Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow up 32, Nasdaq up 49, S&P's up 8.5. They continue to hit this Dow, but Nasdaq is strong like bull.
Lots of volatility, man.
And when we talk about bull, let's go over to our man, Mr. Jack Gleason from Major League Trading. And when you go to MajorLeagueTrading.com, you're going to see that logo. I love that logo, man.
We'll put it up there for him. There we go. Perfect.
Totally. Jack Gleason, welcome to TFNN.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me, guys. And yeah, speaking of that logo, I love it too. But it's apparently the MLB has a problem with it, so it's not all it's made up to be. I tried to apply for a copyright to it, and their lawyers had an issue with that. So I'm going through that process right now. But it's all right.
That's perfect, man.
Hey, listen, they're not in the market; they're in the sports market.
Yeah, that's what I said. Maybe they got confused with trading sports or trading. I don't know, players, I guess. But
sure.
Who knows? We'll let the lawyers figure it out. I'm not really too into that legal stuff.
That's right. So, Jack, tell us and tell the audience a little bit about yourself and, your Major League Trading.
All right. So bought my first stock when I was like 15 years old and been absolutely in love with the markets ever since. I used to read the Forbes 500 and I was like, what are these people doing to get so wealthy?
Yes.
Gave my dad about $400, $500 that I'd saved up mowing lawns and bought a couple penny stocks, I think, when I was like 15, and you know what? They all went up, and then they all went down, and I learned my first lesson in trading.
Yeah.
But a little bit of beginner's luck there. So that's kind of how I got involved in the markets, and then being in the Chicagoland area, I worked with Tom Sosnoff over at Tasty Trade. I had my own segment on a TV show called Get Trading at 22, which was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Traded for family office out of Austin, Texas, worked for a prop firm in Chicago, and then in 2014 I started my own educational company called Major League Trading, and I've been doing that ever since. I focus on the Nadex markets and the futures markets, and I pretty much trade every product that they offer except I don't really trade Bitcoin much, but
yeah,
that's the quick pitch.
That's a beautiful thing. And, you talk about movement out here today. We get some movement, man, and the bonds are being deviant, but the market itself, man, we get movement everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. Great. And I was warning my members the other day. I was like, we're probably going to get a pullback in all of the markets, get that shake and bake. Everybody knew that interest rate hike was coming, no surprise. But of course, the market sells off, tricks everybody, traps shorts, takes out longs. What do we do the next day? Continuation back to the upside of the trend. So I'm still looking at higher targets in all the indexes here. Big move in the euro this morning off of the ECB press conference. And then, gold's finally getting a little bit of a peak. Same with silver. And I'm also going to be paying attention closely to copper because we had a great run last week in copper. So I'm looking for some pullbacks to buy in that market.
Yeah, it's really intriguing, man. I was really happy watching copper go topside, right? Because it's like, okay, man, we're in the metals market. And it's like this, and then silver went. This gold deal, though, man, you talk about bulls and bears fighting, man. There's some monster sitting up there at like that 13 level. I just said to Tommy, I says, each and every time we're up there, man, who's throwing, they're throwing something at this thing. So, I like the move. There's no doubt. And we'll see whether we can get in that larger, trading range. But
yeah,
wow.
13. I was waiting for that level, 1312.8. I mean, talk about specifics. It was just a Fibonacci. I trade a lot of Fibonacci analysis, and that was kind of a fib number I had. But yeah, I mean, until we get above that, there's not much to the upside unless we clear that level. I sent you over a couple of charts to your email. I don't know if you have time to pull them up, but you'll see what I'm looking at.
Try and pull them up for you. Perfect.
Yeah, it's in the email chain we have.
Okay, go ahead. Keep going, Jack. I'll try and pull them up.
What charts did you send over, Jack?
You over a gold chart and an S&P 500 futures chart. So, okay. I mean, pretty much the low of the 21st, so it's May 21st to the high in gold, which was that swing high, came on May 29th.
Yes.
The 50% retracement of that entire move was 1296.3, and that's typically if I see a nice swing up after consolidation, I'll look for that pullback, and we have held that 61.8 ever since that's traded. Then I'll look to target up towards that negative 23, which would be 1318. But that halfway back from the low of the 21st to the high of the 29th was 1296.3. And you can just see, we traded off that level to the tick a few times. There was a little bit of consolidation. We had was it June 1st through the 4th. But, we're starting to see the continuation above the resistance levels. And then, of course, you have the the event, the FOMC event, that can maybe bring in some fundamental traders who got some bigger position sizing, maybe push us through that 1313 resistance level.
Yeah, we have the
Nice,
chart
and
up
we were
now.
able to get it up.
That
Perfect.
is amazing, you know, because, you know, I'm in Mr. Larry Pesavento. I love Fibonacci's too, and he does them a lot. And you know, he's on the bearish side. I'm on the bullish side right now in the market. And I knew this morning, without even looking at the chart, I'm saying to myself, okay, it's going to go up there. Is it going to hold? That's the bottom line.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, so if he does, so you're talking about gold, he's on the bear side?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, gold, the thing is, I was going to say, hopefully you're not talking about the S&P because there's no negative for really no bear Fibonacci draws.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, right now gold's a two-sided market. I think you got to look at that. I mean, I love being a long-term bull in gold, but right now this consolidation. I mean, 2017 was a great year for gold. A lot of rallies out of all of the pullbacks, but so far 2018 we've really been unable to get above that 1360 level. When that does happen, I think it'll probably be the best trade that year, whether it's this year or next year. But you know, I'm a big fan of gold and shiny objects in general, so
Yeah.
I'm on the bull side too.
How about the length of this consolidation in the gold market? It's pretty amazing. And I'm with you that it's like, okay, we know that once the run starts, you know, if it can make it above this, you can get a good 5 or 6, 8-week run, which can blow people's minds.
Sure.
You know, there's no doubt. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the December run of 2017 into the end of the year, I think it was up like 17 days in a row or something.
That was heaven. Those
You were having fun that day.
yeah. Those and the gold equities, of course, they went to the moon. That was a run, man. That was a run. Yeah, totally. So the S&P, you like the S&P here too, right?
Yeah, so the S&P right now, my upside target based on the levels we pulled back into is going to be 2808, and that's on like a 1 to 2 week time frame, depending on how long it takes to get up there. But really, if we pull back, 2768 would be that level that I would like really love to kind of put some size on if we can pull back and just take out today's low. Now what that level is for me is I call it an extension sequence, which is a high drawn to a high. Now, most people only draw lows to highs or highs to lows with fibs. In more aggressive trends, I actually draw highs to highs. So what that level is for me is the high we broke out of on May 14th, drawn to the current high. That 50% retracement is 2768 half. Put that level on your board. If it trades, look for a good reaction off of it.
Gotta love it, man.
That's good actionable info, man. I like it.
You are awesome, Jack. That is some awesome information. We really appreciate the education. It's, man, Jack Gleason, folks, MajorLeagueTrading.com. Jack, thank you so much, man. We look forward to having you on again. This is a great segment, man. A lot of great information.
Sure. I'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Okay,
Awesome.
Have
Thanks,
a great
Jack.
one, man. Have a safe one.
Talking gold and S&Ps, right up your alley, man.
Wow. My man, Mr. Jack Gleason. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back.